We are starting with our beef poppers with cream cheese. So I see we've got a few things ready to go here, including a lovely cut of beef. So tell us about this.
So here we've got an inside round marinating steak. Keyword is going to be marinating.
This is important.
Yes, because not only is it affordable, but you're going to want to marinate it overnight just to kind of get a tenderness to it.
Sure.
This is not a fast fry thing that you can eat right away.
Okay, so a little bit of planning ahead, but nothing too like wild. But and so what do you marinate it in? So
this was a family recipe. My dad made these actually with goose when he would go hunting. So I decided to kind of adapt it to fit beef. And so he would do just a store-bought bottled Italian dressing.
Okay.
If you go to the website, yeah, totally. If you go to the website, there's going to be a homemade dressing you can absolutely make as well. You can marinate in that.
Got some options, right on.
Yeah, for sure. So the key to this one is you're going to want it thinly sliced.
So it's marinated, or you do this, you cut it before you marinate it?
Correct, yes. So you can just pull out the slices as you wrap them up.
Okay.
So you're gonna be probably about 1.5 to 2 inch slices, and nice and thin. Yeah, see, these are they're gonna make it really easy to roll, and really, that tender marinade is gonna go right through them, nice and penetrate right through.
Yeah, so that's great. A great use of a slightly more inexpensive cut, which is awesome, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
All right.
Now what?
So these have been marinating overnight. We're going to start with bacon. So this bacon is just thin bacon. We don't want to use thick cut bacon here because it's not going to cook the same way. This will get nice and crispy. It'll cook really quickly, and you'll get more of that beef flavor instead of bacon flavor.
All right.
Right? So we've got our strip of bacon. We'll take one of our marinated pieces here. We'll line it up
lengthwise
at the bottom. Yeah.
Okay.
Here we've got pepperoncini. So you can use any sort of pickled pepper, any sort of heat that you want.
You don't take the seeds out?
No, you can if you want, absolutely.
Because I think it makes it a bit hotter if you take the seeds out, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So that's totally your call. So we're gonna use a toothpick, and this is a trick that my dad taught me.
All right, Dad.
Yep, that you're gonna use this toothpick to get it nice and tight, right? You're gonna roll it up. It does not have to be perfect, but you're just gonna roll it up and make sure that toothpick goes right through that pepper.
Because you don't want the pepper.
You don't want it coming out.
Sliding out, right? Okay.
And there you go.
There it is. That's it.
That's right. So you just keep rolling until you use up all your beef, all your peppers, and they go straight into a hot pan.
Okay. All right.
So this pan's about medium heat.
I'm gonna start firing them in here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
You hear it sing.
You hear it sing. Love it.
Yeah, and I'll just keep rolling as you put those in.
Oops, 2 for 1 there. Oh, and just immediately smells, wonderful.
So those are gonna cook for between 6-7 minutes. You're gonna just heat it through, get that bacon nice and crispy.
All right.
And then they can come off.
The waiting's definitely the hardest part, but they're just about done. They're starting to look really, really good. So you would let these sit for a little bit, right, before we dress them up?
Yeah, of course. You're gonna let them rest for a few minutes. You don't wanna burn your mouth, of course.
There's that. There's that part. Okay.
Yeah.
And so then how do we serve these?
These are, you can serve them all year round. They're not specific to any sort of party, whatever. You're gonna serve them alongside with a dollop of cream cheese. So if you have a spicy pepper in there, that cream cheese is just gonna smooth it out.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's really tasty.
There's not much that cream cheese doesn't make better, right?
That's right.
And then we can also do these on the barbecue as well, if that's something that you're...
Absolutely. Do it on the grill. I would just advise using a grill mat because that bacon fat will fall through and they'll be in flames.
Got it. Okay, recipe number 1 tonight, Manitoba Beef producers. When we come back, beef gyoza with sweet soy sauce here on Great Taste of Manitoba. Don't go away.
You're watching Great Tastes of Manitoba, brought to you in part by the Government of Canada and Manitoba Agriculture and Resource Development through the Canadian Agricultural Partnership.